to somebody almost every day. I talk to someone from a different walk of life and learn something just on a being out and about, being on the go, being traveling or something. Like I talk to, it don't matter if they 80 or 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think that's why most though stay away from politics and religion, because those are the two that really big. I feel like it takes a strong person, like within themselves, to kind of open and understanding to have those conversations respectfully.
And honestly, fear comes out the most in those two. Like, and I say that because
I was about to say I don't understand what you mean.
What I'm saying is because, so if someone comes at you aggressively with their opinion and you can calmly talk to them about it, they start to listen and soften up a little bit. But if you start to make sense, fear comes because you start to crumble everything they've known and put their life on. So then they become defensive. Then they become, maybe the conversation shifts a little bit. And for what? Like you said, stay away from it. Because I mean, like, it don't matter what you say if I have a rebuttal, but what's the point in going to that? And it's not even healthy to have those conversations with someone so deeply ingrained in something.
Absolutely. You're right.
Because
you're right.
Literally, once again, what do you gain from it?
Yeah.
Like if you, my grandmother is a diehard Baptist. I grew up knowing the church, knowing Jesus, all that. I don't like when she throws some random insults or certain thing. You ain't go to church in a while. You ain't do this. It's like, okay. Or when she does things for the church, I love it. You know, but I was sitting there like, that's not me to that level. Like, I don't do the expertise. Say, hey, come in and do this and do that. I leave it alone. Because throughout her walk of life, you know what I'm saying, she's given some great values to people. What is an argument going to do? What, even if I brought certain facts or certain thoughts or opinions or research, if everything she's existed on these many years and raised these kids and helped these communities and whatever else she's done, or for anybody else for that matter, what benefit is that to go in and try to crush their whole soul? Some people go in arguments to crush someone's whole soul. And it's like, you just proved everything they've ever thought of a lie, which means every foundation they've built, every relationship they have is based on a lie or altered perspective. And for what? For personal satisfaction in a 5-minute conversation? And you just crush, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. But for some people, that's the end goal. And it's like, you didn't even do anything. Because it doesn't matter if you're Christian. It doesn't matter if you Jewish. It doesn't matter if you do Scientology or whatever your other belief systems are. If you, in your core, have something good about you, who's just saying, I'm going to do the benefit of other humans, you are in a good space. Because so many people are finding out ways to be, like, they use those same avenues to be extremists and be hateful towards everyone. So if you're like, you know what, whatever I believe pushes me to do good for people, bro, that's good. That's amazing. Like, you are in front of the majority of the world at this point because you're doing good with whatever foundation you have built on you. Most people want to figure, let me be right. That's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
You know, so it's, to me, I always look at it like, that's why I say fear comes out in those conversations.
Okay.
Because if you strip away what people know, what do you do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's, you saw the, you used to watch Dave Chappelle?
Yeah.
You know the Clayton Bigsby situation, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Take away from the face value. So the Clayton Bigsby situation where there was a blind black man and he was in the KKK. And one day they wanted him to take his hood off. And he's blind. He doesn't even know he's black. He takes it off and everyone knows he's black. And now his whole existence, to his marriage and everything else, he divorced his wife because now she was with a black guy. Like, she was blind as well. But point is, think about that in a life form.
I'm sorry,
like, you
man.
know,
I was thinking of the episode.
Yeah, so his head exploded. The crowd head exploded and some more stuff. But you know what I'm saying? Like, take that and think about life that way, though, right? Because what's the point in certain situations? It's like, you just build up a certain amount of knowledge and knowing. Granted, that's a comical view of it, but for real, what's the point in shattering someone's whole world and then just walking away and going with your life? They got to recover from that.
Yeah.
to be right? Nah, I'd be like, you good? Like, I will. You've heard me. We in the PlayStation parties, and sometimes I'd be like, you got it. Like,
it's like Eastern medicine versus Western medicine.
Yeah, it's like,
that conversation is not like you dare to go up to somebody with a doctor, PhD, and all kind of stuff, an MD, as an a herbalist like Dr. Sebi and all.
Yeah.
Imagine them having a conversation. It would never go nowhere.
Because so I mean, back to the belief system thing, right? Like some people based everything off what they're taught in a sense of, somebody had to write this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, someone had to narrate the story before it came to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
This can't be the Holy Grail because someone had to narrate this before it came to you. So, of course, someone narrated another thing that's just like this elsewhere. Like, this isn't the only way that works.
Mm-hmm.
What medicine is proven too. And especially if you're...
What I'm saying is, if you go to an MD with that bug, like, you ain't gonna go nowhere, bro.
Well, that's what I'm
that's
saying.
Their whole
like,
with the college, they with the
that's what
grad
I'm saying.
school.
They learned. They had a certain system to which they learned. The thing about it is, it's like,
even if it's proven, bro,
I know
that's
dead. It's
that's the one thing I know. Like, it goes along with what you just said. Like, you're questioning the whole person's existence.
Yeah, just not.
What they doing is for. You gonna tell me what I'm doing is for nothing?
Man, just
no. That's for another.